Hello and welcome to India Today. I'm Avantika Singh. Well, we are getting in some breaking news at this point. There seems to be some more rebellion happening within the AIADMK. Just when you thought that, with yesterday's swearing in, the present political imbroglio, the uncertainty would now be settled, here comes this bit of news. What we're hearing is that an AIADMK MLA, Mr. Nataraj of the Mylapore constituency, is going to be voting against the new Chief Minister, E.Palaniswamy, who was rather sworn in yesterday by the Governor, Mr. C. Vidyasagar Rao. Now, this is the news that there is this new defection coming in from MLA Nataraj of the Mylapore constituency. He has said that he is going to be voting against the Chief Minister in tomorrow's floor test. This is that very important floor test that is going to be taking place tomorrow, or rather was supposed to take place tomorrow. But again, we are seeing another round of defections, another round of the switchover with this MLA now saying that, well, he probably has changed his mind after leaving the Golden Bay Resort and now plans to vote against the Chief Minister, E.Palaniswamy, who was sworn in as the Chief Minister yesterday and who has to prove his majority tomorrow on the floor of the House. Okay, so this is a bit of trouble there coming in for the new Chief Minister, E.Palaniswamy. Let's see actually what the MLA has to say. What has led him to change his mind? Why all of a sudden now he has decided to vote against the new Chief Minister who was sworn in by the Governor yesterday after he was officially invited to Raj Bhavan. We are showing you the visuals of that swearing-in ceremony that happened yesterday, last evening, in fact, on the left-hand side of your screen. But let me just go straight across to my colleague Akshaya, who joins us for more on this. Akshaya, very interesting bit of news. Who is this MLA, Mr. Nataraj, who's now saying that he will vote against the new Chief Minister?
Well, Avantika, Natarajan is from the Mylapore constituency and he was also a former police official. He's one of those people who was not at the resort, and in fact it is seen that Mr. Natarajan has come out very vocally about how he's not going to be supporting E.Palaniswamy during the floor test. It is seen that many people are relying on this floor test to decide whether there will be a proper government formation in the state or not. And in fact, many other leaders, opposition party leaders, have been coming out and saying openly that we will have to wait and watch how many more days will this government go on. And with Natarajan coming out vocally and saying that he won't be supporting Palaniswamy, we can expect many more to do the similar thing. Right now, most of these MLAs are still stalled at the Golden Bay Resort, where most of the MLAs have been for the last 4 to 5 days, and we've been seeing that many of these MLAs who are staying there, we are not certain if they're staying there on their own will or if they're being forcefully detained there. Investigation is going on. Many of the MLAs who have come out have complained about how they were detained there forcefully and how they escaped from the Golden Bay Resort. So with so many uncertainties still lying ahead, what will happen at the floor test is something that will be watched very keenly, because O. Pannirselvam and his camp have been regularly saying that they have enough numbers. There will be more MLAs who will join their camp if they are let out from the Golden Bay Resort. So with two divided parties within the AIADMK and without any proper fact as to which is the actual AIADMK, because the O. Pannirselvam camp has already alleged that General Secretary Sashikala is not an active General Secretary but is only a temporary person. So all the rules and regulations made by her is inactive. So we'll have to wait and watch what will happen tomorrow, and the trust is still moving towards O. Pannirselvam's camp now.
Oh, absolutely. Akshaya, stay with me. We're just going to show the numbers. These are the number of MLAs that the new Chief Minister is claiming to have the majority of. 125 MLAs, 117 MLAs, in fact, is what is required to claim majority, to prove the majority on the floor of the House. 117, a simple majority in the 235-member Tamil Nadu Assembly. Akshaya, tell me something. This MLA, Mr. Natarajan, was he also there at the Golden Bay Resort along with the other MLAs? And if yes, then you were just mentioning that the MLAs are still residing at the Golden Bay Resort. Can you just give us more clarity as to where is he right now and why has he decided to vote against the Chief Minister?
Well, Avantika, Natarajan has been outside the Golden Bay Resort. He has not been there at the resort so far. And it is seen that most of the MLAs who are staying there are continuing to stay. They had come out only yesterday for the swearing-in ceremony. And soon after the swearing-in ceremony got over, they were again packed off in the buses to the Golden Bay Resort, which is like more than 90 kilometers from the city of Chennai. And it is seen that many of them are still staying there and a few coming out and reiterating the fact that they're staying on their own will. But the question, the uncertainty when they're staying in their own will or being forcefully retained will be evident only tomorrow during the flow test. And the hurried, buried manner which is being conducted now to do the flow test is also a kind of showing the K. Palaniswamy's stand on whether they still have the confidence of holding all those 124 MLAs which they're saying are supporting them. So there is a fear factor on both the ends. O. Pannirselvam's camp is very confident that they will get the required number to ensure that the flow test does not go in a successful manner.
Oh yes, absolutely. In fact, Akshaya, Mr. O. Pannirselvam sounded very optimistic, extremely confident of, not allowing the Manargudi family to take over the AIADMK. But now tell me something, yesterday we had been speaking of the new Chief Minister's challenges that are aplenty. This would be the first big challenge for him to keep the flock together, to ensure that he does have the majority number of MLAs when that flow test happens.
Well, Avantika, this is the first test, but there are many other lying ahead because one thing is about the interference of Shashikala and her family members into the party. This was something that was stopped by former Chief Minister J. Jayalalitha almost 10 years back. She had removed all the members of Shashikala's family, including Shashikala, and now we are seeing that all of them are making a comeback, and that has been very disappointing. And most of the people, the general public, are very disappointed about it. They're not interested in the family politics, and the Manargudi clan do not have a good remark among the people. Most of them are seen as goons or rowdies, and a very negative image around them. So this one factor which will always be nagging Palaniswamy and his cabinet ministers, because even if they win the flow test, the confidence of the people is lost for them. And just because of the mere number that they have in their hand, how long can they sustain will be a big question. And with O. Pannirselvam already becoming like the knight with the golden arm, it seems like a lot of people coming in favor of him. The ground support is increasing. There are many AIADMK cadres moving towards this camp. In fact, the last few days we're seeing that there's a steady increase in the number of people going to O. Pannirselvam camp. The only higher thing that we have to wait and watch is the number of MLAs who will be switching side tomorrow, or will there be anybody who will switch side tomorrow?
Okay, Akshaya, keep a close watch on the fast-paced developments with this one MLA coming out, Mr. Natarajan, saying that he would vote against the new Chief Minister. Thanks so much for joining us. I'll come back to you later on.